Here's a classic battle between Sith and Aflac. This is when Sith was still Settheria. You can see she's going with a factory mask extractor and a PGen, and Aflac is going with a factory and 2 mask extractors. Something we've seen from Tinoch and many other players. You can see the first NG going to the Hydro. Plan for Tinoch or for Aflac here. Get a whole bunch of mass. You can see instead of going straight to the ships, he's going to go sideways, so maybe not the fastest way. And actually Sith here. So based on, maybe for some of you it'll be obvious, this is an older game based on what people are doing. And she's going to first get one of these small mass chunks and go to the far ship. So we probably should see them meeting here at around 3:30. You can see a tank coming out for Aflac now. He does have the first 3 NGs. Had the Hydro making PGens. Now we see multiple tanks, actually 2 tanks and a Selene for Aflac, with another NG getting a few mask extractors and going in the middle as well. You can see that Sith here making PGens instead of going back for the Hydro, but eventually she'll have 2 NGs back there. You can also see she's got an NG at the middle. Very big difference with Aflac. She's going to get a lot more mass unless Aflac finds out. And actually Sith got most of these. That was a very nice NG, even though it died there. Got about 2,000 mass, so should be a pretty big mass advantage for Sith. See some tanks rolling through for Aflac, and it looks like they cannot see these Selenes. They must be yeah, they're stealth now. See a radar for the Aflac. Some more tanks rolling through for both players now. Looks like at this point, well, 4 land factories for Aflac, 5 for Sith. So a lot more factories for Sith. Now coming up on minute 5, we see Sith has got 7,000 mass. Aflac at 6.8, so very similar for 2 players. Sith did have that early NG and give her a slight advantage. And you can see actually Aflac, well, both ACUs very similar on health, and now looking for other tanks to kill instead of shooting ACUs. Sith's going to get a few free kills, as well as Aflac now at 10 kills. Sith at 2. It's a bad move from Aflac. It should save his units. See very similar things happening. Some bombers now coming in from Piesel. Get taken out by flak. So we can see here the army for Aflac has a significant fraction of flak, and that's one thing that can happen to you. If your allies don't protect you from air, you gotta make your own flak. We do see a few units from killing. Aflac getting his first upgrade. It's minute 7. Sith getting a few more mask extractors and a push from Aflac, just so Sith doesn't think about getting too many mask extractors. It's a very even fight now, we see. In terms of T2 mask extractors, we see 4 for Aflac, and he's getting the 5th. Just the 5th. Actually, he's got 5. That's the 6th. And for Sith, she's got 4. And not getting any more, it seems. Pretty nice size force from actually both players. You can see the RD and the tank separated for Aflac, and he just got his first upgrade. Now he's going to be rolling through with the gun. You can see Sith getting an upgrade and cancels. Not the best spot to get an upgrade, and now Sith is going to retreat. See that Selene's still alive. It's a stealth unit. Aflac pushes forward. Sith retreats. She's got a bunch of T1 bombers and air protection from Easy Piesel. I will see these T1 bombers rolling through, getting a few kills, some nice bombs there, but run into the flak that Aflac brought with him. Aflac getting his second upgrade. The Sith is still sitting at no upgrades on the ACU. A pretty decent sized force, mostly tanks here, with a couple already mixed in. I would see Aflac actually getting quite a few mass extractors now, about to have 7 and 8. We see T2 flag coming in from Aflac. He must have a T2 factory somewhere, which I don't see. Yeah, there it is. Interesting spot to put it. It's kind of vulnerable to Navy, if Bulk should win Navy against Carlos. Now you're about to see a second upgrade finished for Aflac. Some NGs help out, and that is T2 engineering. Sith already got T2 engineering, about to get got, so pretty much caught up in terms of upgrades. Aflac getting a T2 power. Looks like he wants the power to make cruise missiles. So very much a standoff. Basically Aflac rolled through and Sith didn't want to fight and retreated. A lot more economy for Aflac as a result. See T2 Raider from Aflac and some T2 NGs actually moving into the middle. And a nice move from Sith, just killing units that were not protected, and I was going to retreat. Sith T2 engineering and gun, a very good weapon against this type of force. So the Aflac is going to have to provide some help. Some T2 point defenses now, and the factories for Aflac are paused. Actually, some of these factories getting mass capped now. Aflac neglecting to make more units might be pushed off this position. This T2 power will be a pretty big loss for him. Now we can see very even numbers. 26 kills Sith, 20 for Aflac. But you can see there's more production from Sith, and it looks like Sith is gonna roll through and kill this power. It's a really nice push from Sith. And a little too confident from Aflac, and now we can see T2 engineers and the Sith's best are going to get taken out. We also see some help, it seems, from Killing. Strange to see Killing have units here, some Auroras. Yeah, Killing must not have any respect for Aflac, so he knew he would need help. Aflac going pretty low in health, 40 kills now. Sith pretty much full health and 40 kills. Now Killing's Aurora save Aflac, who does have a significantly better eco than Sith, so you should be able to recover quite fast. See Aflac now going for a missile launcher, most likely. Some T2 NGs to help him. His power must be suffering. See minus 17,000, 1,700. T2 engineering is about to be lost to Artie. And if the Sith could spot where Aflac is, she could disturb him by just launching, attacking ground here. So now we're coming up a minute 14. Aflac about to get his third upgrade, the missile launcher. Sith moving into the water, she's going to look for Aflac, and now we can see Aflac working his first missile, full health for Sith. And now we actually see some Yoshivas in Aflac's as well as Sith's army. And now we can see a direct hit from a missile on Sith's ACU. She lost quite a bit of health there. And a second missile hits, so Sith getting hit by 2 missiles in a row. Aflac basically has to predict where Sith will be. And that was a guess, but it looks like it was a wrong guess. Sith has to walk in such a way as to dodge those missiles, and that was very close. See, Aflac moves in his force. That was another guess, and Sith dodges that one. See, the last 3 missiles have missed for Aflac. First 2 hit. And Aflac actually going quite low on health. And another missile launched. And Sith is going to dodge that one as well. Now 52 kills for Aflac, going quite low on health. Doesn't really have a force in the area. And actually not getting the Sith at 57 kills. Aflac still at 52 now. Some gunships against Aflac. And now that will be a direct hit. And both players are dead. So 3 hits from Aflac out of about 8 shots. However, Aflac went quite low on health because he was shooting Siths instead of units. He could have got a little more veterancy. So that's that on this game.